Okay, well, it's been a while since I made a new video, and I wasn't really sure what to talk about, so I decided to talk about this thing, about these modern religious movements, and there are many of them, but there's one that's really been kind of more notorious than the others because of all this extravagant publicity they make, and it's the Church of Scientology. And a while ago, my sister was involved with these guys, and she was so excited about it and all, like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. And she signed me up for something, and ever since that time, I've been getting mail from them like every week. I've been getting phone calls, emails, like, it's all personalized too. It's like, they call me by my name, and I'm like, hey, hi, how's it going, and I'm like, whatever, and they tell me, do you want to come to this event? It's going to be like really exciting, and it's going to be a lot of fun or whatever, hey, you should write up a check or something. I'm like, dude, I've never been part of your thing, it's just my sister. I've got nothing to do with you. I've never been a Scientologist, never will be. Just leave me alone, for Christ's sakes. And like, oh, sorry, I didn't know, like all apologetic, all nice and everything. Then they just call me again next week. Anyways, I'm going to show you some of the stuff I've been getting. This is one of the recent ones. They always ask me to come to FLAG, which is this thing they have in Florida. And they call it the Mecca of Technical Perfection. I mean, if that's not hyperbole, I don't know what is, but whatever. Let's just gloss over that. I'm going to show you something that's funny. I always thought the most interesting about Scientology was the testimonials from the people who are in it, and it's really funny when you get to look at it. Look at this thing here. So this is from someone who did this level called OT number 1. It was amazing. A completely different viewpoint on the physical universe. I realize that the ability and power that we have are very big. I feel very lucky to know all the data from this level. That's funny. It sounds like something good, but then you keep reading. It's such a privilege. After a millennia, to rid myself of the case. I don't know what that means, but whatever. It's kind of like some kind of code language or something. This level changed me. No, this level returned me. It returned me back. It returned me back. My body is megatons lighter. I'm in present time more than ever. I have an incredible joy from affinity, communication, and understanding with others. I can stay in calm and can handle my problems easily. It was the biggest adventure in my whole life. Now I have my spiritual ability back, and I want to have some of what he's smoking, but whatever. Now this guy is on OT number 7. I have achieved a level of power, stability, certainty, and affinity that I did not think possible. As I audited the level and got more counter-intention and counter-postulates off, I found that my postulates were sticking much more. What the fuck's he talking about? Postulates? I've never been with these guys, so I have no idea what they're talking about, but it's just so strange what they say. I got a DVD from them once, and it was kind of like this testimonial thing, and you have these people talking, and they're all like excited and happy and everything, and they had these all these lighting effects, and the music in the background, and they were telling how great it was for them since they joined up, and some guy was talking about his experiences, and he was saying like how it changed his life, and he said something like, and now I realized, oh my god, that thought I just had came from that person over there. My god, it's like he's really like excited about that, And I'm like, this is a promotional video. This is something that they make to convince people to join up. But I don't know, watching that, I don't think that many people are going to see this and they're going to think, you know what, I want to become like that. I just don't think so. Maybe they should rework their tactics, but whatever. I'm getting so much of this stuff. Check this out. This is just for the past few weeks because I normally put everything in the recycle thing. You know, achieve the abilities, resolve problems, be more causative, whatever. You know, the one thing that's really fun about them is that they probably spend like half their budget on Photoshop, you know, because they got all these great lighting effects. This one I haven't even opened yet. You know, it's always about come to flag, come to flag. I guess from the only thing I know, I think it's a hotel they bought in Florida and they transformed in this kind of Mecca or whatever, and they got all these like buses were coming around, you know, the whys and wherefores. It's kind of like a cryptic coded language and nobody understands what it means. The flag experience, eliminating every distraction on your voyage to clear. And I think their definition of clear is like the objective of what all these courses are supposed to be. And they say that it means you no longer have your own reactive mind. So basically they say, you do our things, we're going to get rid of your reactive mind. And I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but I don't know, it sounds pretty weird. Now look at these lighting effects. Look at this. You know, I think I'm onto something. They probably really do spend half their budget on Photoshop, because that's, every time I see something that they make, it's all, you know, extravagant with these lights and the Roman columns and the sky, and it's all like made to look like, you know, it's look at this. Look at this stuff right there. You know, it's always made to sound like really, really, really special. You know. I mean, I just don't know what to do with this stuff anymore. They even have, you know, newspapers. You know, the golden age of knowledge news accomplished. You know, that it's always, they never have anything negative to say. It's always like everything's great and we're changing the world. And what about this thing? Behind the milestones of Scientology, whatever. This is one of these questionnaires that they send out. I've got like 1,000 of them. And they ask me, you know, what are your goals in life, or what's your occupation, and when was the last time you were in session? I've never been a part of your thing. You know, why are you sending me this stuff? Whatever. This one's in French. Apparently they're coming to Montreal, whatever. You know, crack apart the barriers to winning in life. Okay. This is when they had this event where they opened this new building in Quebec City, and it was this huge thing, and the leader of the church, David Miscavige, was there as well, and you know, he had these huge Quebec flags, you know, and he was this is another one of these magazines. You know, they say you can become cause over life. Whatever. You know, this makes me think about one thing. You know, I probably should try this stuff. I mean, start my own religion and get followers, you know. That sounds good. I'm going to write up something, you know, and I'm going to become a cult leader. That's what I want to be. And I'm going to make this kind of publicity. I'm going to tell people, follow me, and you're going to become Superman. What's this? Oh yeah, the ability to gain when you reach certain grades. Here, if you get to number 0, you can communicate freely with anyone on any subject. Here you can recognize the source of problems and make them vanish. Here you get the relief from the hostilities and sufferings of life. Here you have the freedom from the upsets of the past and the ability to face the future. Here you have moving out of fixed conditions into ability to do new things. Wow. I'd like to know what that means. Maybe someone can explain it to me. But you can't blame me for being weirded out by this stuff, because maybe if I was a member I'd probably feel a bit more positive about this, but the only thing I can say is that, you know, that's some good stuff they're smoking. And, you know, I love these guys. they make it like, you know, come and join us. You won't need marijuana ever again. You know, you'll be in a state of high without needing to smoke. You know, that's probably more or less what this thing tells me. But whatever. All this stuff has made me hungry, so I guess I'm gonna eat some bananas or apples or oranges, whatever. I'm not gonna be able to make them fly with the power of my mind. I mean, I wish I could, but whatever.